This is the Why the Hell podcast with Ty and Ken. And we are proud to say we are brought to you by thegamingcorner.org.
So we keep having to do this. So let's not even just say we're back. Just say we're making another episode. If you want to listen, listen. If not, cool. There's a bunch of other things in the world to do, but we're here. This is what we decided to do with our time on Earth. So hello, Earthling number 1. I am Earthling number 2. How are you doing?
Not bad, Earthling number 2. How's it going? How's it going, man?
Good. And for all those people out there who are decided like who made y'all the kings of who gets the Earthling numbers, we created this shit. We started it. So we get to be Earthling number 1 and number 2. So if you want Earthling number 3, leave a comment in the box and we'll note you Earthling number 3 or whatever subsequent number you want after that. But 1 and 2 are taken as of right now. So
Bet I like it. I fucked with it. So
real quick, my bad. Real quick, by the way, for those trolls who come in this motherfucker talking about, oh, y'all don't respect fractions, y'all don't be taking decimals into account, how about not whole numbers? We take all that shit into account. This is an all-inclusive Earthlink podcast / YouTube platform. So, yeah.
It's all inclusive. Decimals, fractions, all of it. We got it all in here. Just gotta
mixed
let
numbers,
us know.
Whatever you want.
Oh, even the mixed numbers out here. Okay, and proper fractions. Everything.
Well, yo, talk to me. What's good, man?
Listen. I want to let everybody know. We haven't been around for a couple weeks. My fault. I had a flooding. Then I made a nonsense with my setup. So then I just didn't feel confident recording the podcast with my current setup how it was. But we back. I'm back in the game room, right? Even though not everything's organized, got a shelf in the middle of the room, just facing the other way, covering a doorway. But I'm gonna ask the real hard hitting question here, T. So I did the 1 chip challenge to celebrate 300 plus subs, right? And you stopped at a random 7-Eleven and you found it and you bought it and you told me, yo, I'm starting the episode with the chip. I'm doing the chip at the beginning. Rah, rah, rah. Where's the chip, Ty? What's in the box?
So listen, the chip box is a little ripped. I don't know what happened to it in transit, but I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm not no bitch.
Ooh.
Mom's watching it. She'll be very proud of me to know that I'm just gonna rip it open. There's not much talking to do. I'm gonna just take the chip to the face and then fall in there.
She said chip to the face.
I do live alone though, so if I need some type of emergency, I need you to call 911 ASAP.
I got you.
Here's what the chip looks like.
So here's the thing I'm asking: are you going the whole episode with nothing to drink? I
mean, I'm gonna try to go as long as I can.
Okay.
I'm about to sit here and drive me fucking pain.
I got you.
But
the minimum is 5 minutes. So anything past that is hands down, I'm applauding.
So let's just see what comes in the box for people who may want to attempt the chip challenge. So it's in the shape of a coffin, so that should already tell you something. You're about to die. And you have this little challenge sheet. I don't really know. It says I destroyed the thing. If you want to hang this up on your wall, I probably would have when I was like 15. Then it gives you rules where it's like, 5 minutes is powerless, 10 minutes is powerful, 30 minutes is supercharged, and then an hour is invincible. And then there's some rules. So let's read the rules, the regulations.
Let's hear it.
Rules for the challenge: eat the entire chip. Pretty sure it's self-explanatory. Wait as long as possible before eating or drinking anything. I do not have any. I just drank my last thing of water and I just ate dinner not too long ago. And then post your reaction to social media. I would, but unless I'm posting it to my LinkedIn, I don't really have anything else. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it.
Got you. I'm gonna post your reaction to social media for you.
And my stomach hurts ahead of time. It's funny that we're doing this, but
it already hurts.
Yeah, my stomach is rocking right now. Not gonna lie to you. So this is gonna be interesting.
Ooh. Oh, one thing. Try to just throw it in without taking it out the wrapper since you don't have gloves on.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Okay.
I'm just about to tell the people that it's advised not to touch anything because you probably will die. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that color is wild. It's wild.
It's not your nacho cheese.
For those wondering, I got it too. I already did it. It's on the channel.
Oh.
You see this? Ooh. I already did it. I still got 2 extra boxes. We got people that are gonna be doing it. We're gonna be posting those reactions on the channel.
Oh man.
You ready for this?
My stomach, I'm already sweating. Oh God.
You got this.
You know what? Let's talk this over. Let's think this through. I have rights. I pay my bills. As a medical professional, there's no reason to do this. I think this is just for the pure enjoyment of the audience and yourself. And there's no enjoyment to me here. So I don't think I need to do it.
I guess I understand. Maybe.
Yep.
But I don't. So with that being said, stop being a baby back bitch.
There's something in the being a baby back bitch, though. I feel like some of the best survivors in the world that I can't think of right now in this moment have survived a lot of dangerous things for being a baby back bitch, and I'm one of them.
Are you though? Are you?
If my stomach didn't hurt, I would, but
we going with that one. I got a sensitive stomach. My dietitian told me to stay away from things that might upset my stomach after it's hurt.
Shit.
It's not becoming a catchphrase, Ty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
You know what this chip tastes like?
Death.
This chip is the embodiment of the song "A System of a Down." Wake up! Wake up!
He said the chip tastes like the embodiment of toxicity. And chop suey. Oh.
I'm sweating.
Oh, this is barely 10 minutes into the podcast. Oh, look at you. You are dropping sweat, bro. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, for anybody that's listening and not watching it, you gotta head over to the YouTube channel. Go check it out. The Gaming Corner on YouTube. You can find it at youtube.com/the Gaming Corner TGC. Once again, that is youtube.com/the Gaming Corner TGC. All right. I'm making sure that's right. Let me make sure, double check it.
You do some air squat?
Yep, the Gaming Corner TGC. TGC as in the acronym for the Gaming Corner. So youtube.com/C/the Gaming Corner TGC. So you can see this man jumping around, doing push-ups, doing it all. He's suffering. How's it feeling?
Don't talk to me right now.
For all of those looking for any updates on the channel, so far we've hit 368 subs on YouTube. We've also hit 54 followers on Twitch, which is Kemba Not Kaneki on Twitch. And, you know, we're growing a little bit everywhere. If you want to check me out, go check me out on Twitter as Kemba Not Kaneki. If you want to check me out on Instagram, that's Kemba Not Kaneki Gaming. If you want to check out the website, thegamingcorner.org.
It just gets hotter, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, my lips are burning out.
Oh man. Oh, this is glorious.
Oh god. Oh god. My insides are burning. Everything hurts.
Oh, advisory. Please do not try this at home if you are sensitive to many things. I'm
sensitive as fuck.
We're gonna read the warnings out to you guys, alright? Real quick while he's suffering. Warning, do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing.
Touching my stomach.
If you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea.
I'm having difficulty breathing. And nausea.
Oh man.
My life is feeling like it's dying.
You got this, T.
Oh.
You are a goat. Oh. My man just threw it back. Faced it.
Alright, let's start the show. Let's start the show, yeah? Let's start the show.
Let's start the show. What's up, everybody? This is the Why the Hell podcast with Ty and Ken. That's Ty, and this is Ken.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, man. How's it going? After you've gone to heaven and back, how are you feeling right now?
Tell you what, though. There's a theory out there that heaven has a quota, but you might have to wait in line. But I tell you what, heaven does not have a quota. Heaven is all accepting. And it's beautiful up there.
Except that you sent you back, told you it's not your time.
Yeah, they sent, I think I got the wrong card, and I got the wrong place to go. I think what I'm looking for is down south.
Ooh, the deep south. Little Nicky style. I talk like this because my brother hit me over the face with a shovel.
Oh, man. Now, what we got on store, yo? What's up?
What we got in store this week, we're going to be talking about some of the types of friends people keep, you know? And in different scenarios, which friends are those? Of course, you know, our boys, they're gonna hear the podcast and they're gonna know which ones they are, right? Because we got the lyricist, the one that thinks he got bars for days. You could be in the middle of Walmart together, you can be in the middle of a Warzone map, and he's gonna start dropping bars like he's the hottest rapper around, and you can't say nothing to him, right?
Yep.
Then you can have some, you know, the Mr. I play the victim all the time. He's throwing rocks from a glass house. And instantly, like, oh, why are you guys attacking me? You know, no need to name names. But you got those types of friends, and there's many more to cover. Right, T?
Yeah, man. You know what? Let's just get into it. I'm hot right now. You know what I mean? My brain is running on, like, full steam, literally. So, you know, I may be able to solve, like, the world's problems right now on this chip. So, let's hop into it.
All right.
I'm going to start off, if you don't mind. The first type of friend you have is the friend who makes you try a fucking chip challenge. If your friends care about you, They should not have you try this fucking challenge. They should not have you try the fucking milk crate challenge or any fucking dangerous challenge to you. But there's always that idiotic fucking friend who says, "Oh, you should do it. You should do it on video." You know what I mean? And you're always gonna go along with it because you're probably competitive like me and be like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, I can handle it." Don't do that shit. That friend is horrible. That friend is a fucking troll and only wants to see you fucking burn, figuratively and literally.
All right, I feel like that was some personal shots there. You know what I mean? I feel
some type of way.
I feel like the shoes fit there. I think the shoes came in a size 12 and they fit real snug.
No. Jokes aside, I want to talk about the first type of friend. Everyone has this friend in the friend group, and that's the friend who just says asinine shit all the time. It makes no sense. They go out on the fucking deep end. It's like everything is a fucking ESPN hot take when they talk all the time. And everyone in the group looks at them and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or "What the fuck are you doing?" You're not sure why you keep that friend around, but that friend is always there. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, that friend just hops to the party. The friend just comes out to everything. And there's no shade to that friend. You know what I mean? We all need that friend because that friend keeps the jokes going. That friend keeps life real. But everyone has that friend. I've had it since I've grown up. I had it as an adult. Again, won't name any names, but talk about that friend for a second.
No names, right? This is Planet Fitness. This is a judgment-free zone right now. No names. All right.
Judgment-free zone.
For me, right? That was a good one. It's a hard one to follow. That, right? So, with that being said, right? You always got the one friend, right? You always got the one friend that be the first one to be flaming dudes, right? First one in there, right? Like, yo, ha 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 ha. He trash, he a bum. Listen to what he said, ha ha, right? But when you flame that man back, first one to be like, yo, so what the fuck you want to do? So what's good? So what you trying to say by that shit? Huh? Like I said, not naming names, right? Judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness here, right? But you always got that one friend who could dish it out, but can't take it. Always wanna turn up to 100, ready to swing on somebody because somebody cracked a joke on them.
Yes, that friend usually lives in a glass house, wears glass slippers, and is a bit of a diva. But that friend is a ride or die. That friend is your day one.
Yep. Which is why this friend is the way they are, because they're day one. Ride or die in every other situation, but you know what buttons not to push that friend off the deep end.
But early in your friend group, you have to figure out which buttons those are.
Yep.
And trust me, you have figured out at some point which buttons to press and which buttons to be like, you know what, it's not even worth pressing that button.
Yep. You're like, nah, not even. And sometimes, even when you do press that button, but if you point it out that they're gonna go off the deep end, they might not, just to prove you wrong. That one instance, they could be like, nah.
So, I'll go next. Tell me if you know which friend this is.
Oh, man.
There's always the emotional friend. There's always the friend who, for better or for worse, his emotions are always up here or down here. It's wide, it's not. I should say it's a wide range of emotions. 1 minute they're happy as fuck. Next minute they're mad as fuck. But they're very emotional. So that friend is always trying to fight somebody. The first response is, "So what you trying to do?" So that friend always says some depressive shit in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna go on Jeopardy with this one, right? Is this friend this time around the same friend with the hot takes?
It's not. Ooh. It's not actual. Ooh. It's not actual.
Okay.
This friend is always trying to pull up on somebody. This friend wears his heart on his sleeve.
I already know. I already know who this is. Always trying to pull up on somebody. I already know. Definitely that friend right there. Be emotions up and down. It's a roller coaster. But once again, you know what it is. You know how to ride. You know how to ride that roller coaster with them.
Okay. Go ahead. What you got next?
Man, next friend. You know what? You got some of those friends, right? At least tell me if you know which one. This one's fairly easy, right? You got the ones that never shows up to any events, right? No events, right? Complete ghost in the party, right? You're like, yo, is this man even alive sometimes, right? Just drops a text here and there, like, ha ha ha, gets flamed here and there. But is one of the biggest ride or dies for the one brief day, right? You need him for one day, shows up, right? Gone for another 30 days. But when you need him the most, right? You say you ride or die, but you're not. We're talking about like legit, like you need stuff done last second, right? Drop of the dime, no questions asked. He's doing it. But nowhere to be found any other time. Type of person to show up, when you got a group of people building something in a tight gene, but unprepared to do manual labor. But he's always there when you need it the most. And we're talking about like I said, I need somebody to go rent a truck and cross town with it. No questions asked. That person's there. Reliable but unreliable.
So to add to that, it may not be the same friend, but in this case, it is the same friend. But in your friend group, it may be different. That person is also like pretty boy. Like secretly gets his nails done. Secretly likes, flowers being given to him.
Being
not the metaphorical flowers while you're alive, like real flowers. He likes to go on dates and walks in the park, and he gets very emotional.
No, likes to stare into the eyes, talk about the future. White picket fences.
You gotta tell him how pretty he is.
Caress him. He likes to be the small spoon.
All his photos look the same.
All of them. Same face.
Probably needs to make an eye appointment.
Super blind.
Oh, I'm glad they don't listen to this. Oh man.
That's the pose right there. All right. So who are we going on to next?
So okay.
Oh, wait a second. I got one. In your friend group, you most likely could point out the fake gangster.
That's what I was about to go to. You stole my damn shine.
The fake gangster, right? Wakes up, breakfast is trap music, gangster rap, moving weight, pushing paper, while he's getting ready for his regular 9 to 5. Ready to clock in and do honest man's job. But the way he motivates for the day is that grind, that hustle. Gotta listen to that music about the struggle, about the drugs he's pushing. The man's not doing any of that. He might walk around with a loaded hollow tip gun, right?
Oh, you're stealing all my points, bro. You're stealing my points. All my points.
Might be walking around with a hollow tips in his gun, but he ain't shooting nobody. He ain't a shooter. He barely a shooter in Call of Duty.
That we know of.
That's true. If pushed enough, he may shoot. We'll never find out, right? The fake gangster. You all know him. You all have one. Might even have it in your female group, because let's not just say this is just for men. You might have the fake gangster in your female group too. The one that thinks she's popping White Claws bottles over here, but out there really doing her taxes on the side on Saturday mornings. Yeah, anything to add to that?
I don't. You stole all my points there. So that actually is a perfect segue to my next friend. In your friend group, you have the one person who holds it all together. Glue. This person is usually friends with everyone else. This person usually talks to each member of the friend group more so than anyone else. Has some sort of tie to each friend group member. Again, this person is just kind of always there, always, holding everything together, the link. But if you remember anything from grade school, glue is sticky. Right? So, whatever nonsense that this friend is into, or whatever fucking joke that this friend is on, or whatever fucking video game that this friend is playing, or whatever, you're probably gonna fall into it. Because again, glue is sticky. Alright? There's a price to pay for having this friend in your friend group. And that price is this friend group is the sun of the universe. You know what I mean? So that shit is hot. It should be burning motherfuckers, though. But it wouldn't work without that friend in the group. And this friend, and the worst part about it is this friend knows it. They know it. And they know that without this friend, without them in the center of the universe, the whole shit falls apart. They exploit that at every turn, and they make friends turn against each other, and they kind of dictate plans. And just watch out for that friend. That friend has a lot more power than they need to have. And you guys might need to come together like the fucking Avengers and take the friend down. Just saying.
I want to add to that. This friend sounds like, that one clip from Batman, from Justice League Doom. Sounds like Batman. He has a plan. Take out every single member of the friend group. Even himself.
Oh, you stole my line again, bro. What you talking about? I'm not gonna name no names, but I fucking used that shit on a phone call the other day. Oh my god, his friends out here taking fucking points. Alright, I see what it's like. Cool, bet. You're doing a podcast by yourself. Go ahead, Kenny, talk to yourself, yo.
Oh my god. I'm on a roll today.
Have a conversation with yourself.
Woo. Alright, so we're moving on to another friend. I'm trying to think. There is a good variety of friends. Oh, you just calling me? That's what we're doing here?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Oh, you want me to talk to myself? Okay, I see how it is. Okay.
So I think we kind of exhausted that topic.
We have.
I'm going to move us to a conversation that we had on the Xbox the other day.
Ooh.
We kind of got into a little bit of a bickering match. Let's talk about. Let's kind of wrap the podcast up with that. It doesn't take a while. So let's talk about the Spider-Man trailer. And start off. What were your thoughts on it?
I enjoyed it. I really did. So I've dug deeper into other people's thoughts on it, right? And I agree with some people. I was under the pretense that they hit us with the we're gonna CGI out a character like they did with Sylvie in some of the scenes from the Loki trailers, right? But actually, I'm gonna double down on they CGI'd Tom Holland's face onto Tobey Maguire in one of the scenes. I'm buying into that theory. There is a theory, right, that there is a scene that where we see Tom wearing the exact suit setup as Tobey from one of the movies. Down to the tie, suit and tie, right? On the bridge, just like squared up, right? And you're like, wait a second, oh, that's Tom, right? But no. Really think about it, compare the suits. People got me down this rabbit hole. I'm with it. That is, they, instead of taking him out of the trailer, they just threw Tom's face over him and made him look different.
So I didn't dive that much into the trailer. I watched it once. I didn't really want to watch it, but I gave in. and I thought the shit dope. I'm excited. You know, I mean, it got my juices flowing. I'm not sure if that's the movie we get, but I like the premise. I'm here for it. Again, I don't want to do too much deep dive into it, kind of spoil it for me. But I think the point that we argued, which is going around TikTok right now and whatnot, is how Doctor Strange chooses to use his powers from the Infinity War. Iron Man was like, hey, you know what I mean, work your magic, to when Peter Parker comes and asks him, like, hey, you know, I'm having some troubles in my world. Can you help me out?
Yep.
So I'll give you the floor to kind of talk about your stance on it, and then I'll talk about mine.
So my stance on this is that this falls in line with who Doctor Strange is. And after watching also a lot more TikToks, right, and videos that agree with my point as well, that, you know what, just because he helped save the world in Infinity War and Endgame doesn't mean truly that he changed as a person, that he stopped being the cockiest man in the world. I'm talking about the guy who, you know, performed surgery like willy-nilly, you know, not barely paying attention, you know, would pass on surgeries because they weren't tough enough for him, right? Who broke rules, right? Broke dimensional rules and started messing around with magic he shouldn't mess with just because people told him he shouldn't. He literally went and broke space-time continuum to beat Dormammu. Just cause. That's how cocky he is. And you're gonna tell me Peter comes to him, right? And it's like, yo, I'm living the worst life possible, right? Because I'm a teenager still in high school, and the world knows I'm Spider-Man, and I'm being blamed for Mysterio's fake death. Even though nobody knows it was fake death. Everybody thinks he's dead, but he's not, right? Please help me make everybody forget that I'm Spider-Man. Right? We're not just talking about the identity. We're also talking about him being blamed for the death of Mysterio. Right? So right now he's being looked at as not just a hero, but also a murderer. Right? Goes to Doctor Strange. Asks him to do this. Doctor Strange gets told by, I forget what his name is, not to do the spell. Doctor Strange, cocky as hell, says, you know what? Nobody's gonna tell me not to do a spell because it's too dangerous. Because you know who I am? The Sorcerer Supreme, motherfucker. And I'm gonna do it. And he goes and does it and rips the multiverse apart. Even though we do know the multiverse is already getting ripped apart due to Wanda and Loki right now. Thoughts?
So, I argued your point, and I'm still arguing your point, because I think, again, like I mentioned, it's a weak-ass argument to just say, oh, it's because his personality and he doesn't change. Yeah, sure, whatever. But I'll have this make sense for you because it just hit me as you're talking. So in Infinity War, you know, he sits down and does his whole little, like, I'm about to just go through every scenario in the world, little pose, and comes out like, hey, there's only one scenario where this works out, right?
Yep.
If in this movie, my man does not do that same, I'm about to look at every scenario and how this plays out, before he helps Peter Parker, that's absolutely a plot hole. Because he is smart enough to sit there and look and be like, hey, how is fucking with time gonna fuck up shit? He has that power. It's been displayed. That's not debatable.
It is.
So that's not, how is that debatable when he did it?
You ready?
It didn't take him very long.
You ready? He does that power in that scene because of the Eye of Agamotto, which is the Time Stone, which he no longer has. So he no longer has the power of time.
About that?
I'm sure about that.
So how's he casting time spells then?
This is just, it's not a time spell. It's a spell to erase, to alter reality. So it's not a time spell.
Is reality not okay? So is reality not part of time?
That's via perspective.
Answer my question. Answer my question. No. Oh, so now it's not. So if you alter reality, you're not altering time as well.
You're altering reality. It doesn't say time in it.
Okay, cool. So, like I said, okay, so get back to you. Okay, you made a decent point. I'll give you that. You made a decent point. But I still think I'll still hold reserve. But another point is when people are like, it's just his ego, blah blah blah. I think he's smart enough to know, especially from the events of Infinity War, that fucking with time or reality in any sense has severe consequences. And I think he is smart enough to know, as the best sorcerer among them, that hey, doing this is not benefit. The cost of doing this don't outweigh benefits of doing this don't outweigh the cost. And in no scenario does it make sense for him to grant a simple thing for Peter Parker when it puts the entire universe or multiple universes at risk. You know what I mean? Like, that's not that he's smart enough to know that, hey, whether ego or no ego, like, that's just not a smart move. It's not.
But he doesn't know it's gonna put everything at risk.
Bro, what do you mean? We just witnessed it, and we have proof where the bald lady who snatched the Hulk's soul out said, "Wait, Strange, the best of us all." So, I mean, it's not like he's just your run-of-the-day sorcerer. Like, this motherfucker knows some shit. He's like in the Sorcerer Hall of Fame. My mans should know better than to be like, oh my god, I'm dealing with high school drama. People know my name. When every other superhero has their fucking name and identity just out there in these streets and they just dealing with it. Because you a teenager, we just supposed to alter reality? Come on now, guy. Marvel, do better.
Teenager dealing with being accused of murder as well.
Is he the only Marvel superhero who's been accused of some shit? Get over it, my guy.
Wow. You're insensitive. I feel like your tone will be different if this was little Isaiah Bradley.
Who?
The grandson to the Black Captain America.
My tone would not be different. My tone would be the same thing. What is it being sensitive about? When you're in high school, you deal with issues.
I feel like you just feel this way because he's white and from Queens.
Like, oh my god, my life is so bad. Oh my god. That's what high schoolers do. That's what fucking teenagers do. Grow the fuck up. You're a fucking superhero. You know what I mean? You've been to space. Act like you've been there. All right? Relax there, kiddo. It's not the end of the world.
Simmer down. I feel like all that chip is going to your brain right now. You know?
I'm just saying. He's not using his resources right. Why not call Nick Fury like, yo, Nick, you know me. You can vouch for me, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Call one of these superheroes out here. You don't got none of their numbers on speed dial? Call the fucking dude with the plane. What's the dude's name? Pinky, Puffy, whatever his name is?
Wow.
I mean, call him and be like, yo, what up, dog? Like, I'm in a jam. You know I ain't kill him, right? Right.
Wow.
He went to the sorcerer to be like, oh my god, MJ don't like me. MJ thinks I'm a killer. Come on now. Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
I think you're being insensitive to him.
If that's the case, I think he's at the back of the line for superheroes who need to go to Doctor Strange. You'd be like, alter fucking reality right now, good sir, please. My mom died. Fucking planet got exploded. You know, I'm dealing with this whole time variant shit. I could just name a list of people who should just go to Doctor Strange and be like, yo, we might have fucked some shit up.
Well, we know some of those people who fuck shit up are going to Doctor Strange soon. They've been confirmed in Doctor Strange, the multiverse.
Well, I mean, shit. Honestly, we as a fucking country should just all go to Doctor Strange at this point. She fucked up. Okay. And be like, yo, we don't fuck some shit up because Doctor Strange is just out here immature as fuck, just granting fucking wishes for everybody.
not
just be
granting
Make-A-Wish
wishes.
fucking Doctor Strange.
He's not granting wishes.
Dog, it's a fucking wish. Peter Parker has no fucking interest. There's no world interest in what he's doing. It's all just strictly, I'm a bitch. Help me not be a bitch.
Wow. Okay. I really don't know what to say. I feel like ending the podcast right there because I don't know what to say to you. I feel like you were disrespectful to Peter, to Tom Holland, to my boy Stephen Strange, right? And the way he sympathized to Spider-Man. I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna do a dangerous spell because I'm fucking the Sorcerer Supreme. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different.
I think that's a cop-out for a very weak-ass fucking excuse. It's a plot hole. It is a plot hole. I don't care a fuck how the fuck you plaster this fucking plot hole up. It is a plot hole. It's there. It's okay. I'm still gonna watch. You're still gonna get my money.
Are you gonna be fine if they flesh it out? If they flesh this plot hole out better?
Yes, but if that's the plot hole you're giving me, then sure. But if Doctor Strange has his own motives behind it, that's different. But if you're just strictly doing it because Peter comes to you begging, I mean, dog, you just starting a whole fucking. You might as well just invite the villains in there yourself.
Wow. Well, I hope that it gets fleshed out enough for your liking so that we don't have to hear you complain about this plot hole for months after the movie comes out.
That's fine. Before we wrap this up, I just got finished watching two things. I got finished watching What If. I won't spoil it.
Episode 3?
I like it. Episode 3. I like it. Again, I like anything Disney does. Here's my money. Y'all can have it. Yep. But the bigger thing is, just give me like 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes of your time. I just got finished watching Fast 9.
We ending this shit right here. I don't want to hear anything positive about that movie.
Oh.
No. No.
Oh.
No. No. No.
So you remember a couple months back when we did this podcast and I was like, yo, they should go to space and then have Dominique Toretto riding a Tesla? The only two things missing from there, and I had no inclination that this is about to happen, were Dominique in space and a Tesla. But the scene pretty much happened. You know, besides the intergalactic warfare. I mean, they just don't care about logic at all at this point. I mean, I seen a part where Dominique Toretto fucking just launched the truck, by the way, which couldn't be launched the rest of the movie, but was on fire, got hit with two fucking missiles from a fucking plane, launched it at said plane, hit said plane. He's in the fucking way of the fucking debris, and my man does a fucking Black Widow pose at the end of it. I said, oh, he's going to be in the new Marvel universe. I think what they're leading up to is people think it's going to be X-Men. No. I think the next fucking universe that they're about to introduce is going to be the Fast and the Furious universe. I'm saying it now. Call my shot. Dominique Toretto is your new anti-hero.
Wow.
Toretto versus Venom. Fast Furious 6. Fast Furious 16.
The fact that I just had to listen to you say that is wild to me.
Bro, my man's fought off like 15 fucking dudes. Still had the time during this shit to snatch chains, bring down this entire fucking sturdy shit. He was drowning in the water, went back while drowning, realized his dad was lying. Mind you, I don't think he knew this before. And then Letty comes out of nowhere and saves him? What?
Okay.
And then John Cena? Talking about John Cena is in the movie? I love John Cena. I do. John Cena has a soft place in my heart. I don't think John Cena was bad. I don't think John Cena was good. John Cena was just in the movie. I just think he was just part of a very bad movie. But I'm watching it and I'm like, man, I know you're gonna turn good because you're John Cena. You can't be bad for long. And I could just keep going. I could keep going. Shout out to the Asian woman in that movie. Yo, you are dope as fuck. I don't know your name. Sorry. I don't even call you Asian woman, but you dope as shit. But yeah, man, if you've watched Fast 9 and haven't got vaccinated, don't fucking talk to me. Don't talk to me. Because if you could believe that bullshit and spend any money on that bullshit and not get a free vaccine, I bet. I know what you're doing in your life. But that's where I'm at. I just had to say that movie was wow.
That's wild. But the fact that I just had to listen to you talk about a movie that I'm avoiding like the plague.
You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it.
I'm planning
to.
It's so bad for you, yo.
Nah, I'm all
it's
set.
Like Kane. It's disgusting.
I'm all set.
You gotta do it.
I'm all set with that nonsense. That movie's so bad. I knew it. Once I had the inkling that they might hit space with this, and I saw dudes catching cars, I was like, yeah, I'm all set. So, some dudes from Cali, street racing, turned into the baddest motherfuckers in the world. If they could do that, I could do whatever. Like, I'm expecting within 2 years to blow up as a YouTuber. Because, let's say, right, nine Fast and the Furious, and they were catching cars. So within 9 years, I expect to be full-time content creator, maintaining my lifestyle just off of making videos on YouTube. If they can catch cars within a 9-year span.
Let me tell you why you'll achieve that. It's because you're a family man, and if I've learned anything coming out of that movie is that family is a superpower. And you are one of the most family-oriented people I know. So, yeah, man, I think if you keep your family close, bro, you're just going to get that power. And, bro, you might be able to take on the United States Army by yourself.
Did you just hit me with families, everything? That's what you hit me with?
That's what I came out the movie with. If you lose one family member, just wait. Another one's coming back. If they die, they're not really dead. They're coming back.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for Gal Gadot to come back, but I think that happened was she was really Wonder Woman, but she was just like taking some time off, and then she had to like pretend to die so she could be Wonder Woman.
Okay.
But might come back in the 10th movie. We're not sure.
She's gonna come back like with the song whatever.
I mean, after the last Wonder Woman, I mean, she fits in that universe, right? I'm so bad. I'll wrap this up by saying shout out to all the actors and actresses who make these Marvel movies happen, all the content creators behind the scenes, writers, artists, music people. I know you guys don't give a fuck about me and my little old self, but I really appreciate the entertainment you provide to us. Let me speak behalfully of myself. Really appreciate the content you guys provide for me and my boy Kenny to sit here and talk about. So thank you very much to all the hardworking people behind the scenes.
Definitely appreciate the people, no matter what nonsense they're doing or making. Let's us enjoy your stories that you are putting your blood, sweat, and tears into producing and getting out to the world, even when it has no logic. We pay not for the logic, but for the entertainment.
Exactly. We like it to have some logic, but if it doesn't, we're still going to pay for it anyway.
I'm not paying for it, but Tyrell will. You can guarantee
I don't really pay for
that.
It. I kind of, stream it.
With that one, broke up right there. What did you say?
What do we got on deck for next week?
Ooh, next week we're gonna have our first guest appearance on the podcast. We're gonna have the yin to his yang, the other Ty, is gonna join us to have a conversation with me and Ty.
So actually, I was thinking,
ooh,
how about we do a bracket?
A bracket?
A braquita.
A bracket of what?
No, we'll talk about this off air, but I'm thinking
we're talking about Saturday morning snacks bracket.
How about Saturday morning cartoons?
Ooh, I like that. It's been solidified. Saturday morning cartoon bracket coming at you on the next episode of the Why the Hell podcast.
Real quick, life advice: if you are struggling doing anything, I keep moving my camera. I don't really like the way my face looks, but if you are struggling to do anything at life, no matter how big or how small, my best advice to you is just do it. It doesn't always have to be pretty. It doesn't always have to get finished, but at least start. Something I've been struggling with lately, but just keep moving. Even if it's slow and steady, it's still moving, and better than staying still. So, all right, Kenny, it's been a pleasure. I'm about to go take out my insides, and I'll let you know when I finally eat or drink something.
Ooh, can't wait. Because officially, when I clock this back, you did it about, like the 6-minute mark. So you're actually right there, close to an hour of not eating or drinking. So just 10 more minutes and you hit the same mark me and B hit.
Honestly, I'm good now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really just thirsty.
After 35 minutes, it really subsides. It goes away.
I am thirsty, but I'm gonna wait just to be like flex on them.
Just another 10 minutes. Hit that invisible mark. Invincible.
Where you gonna be on?
Yes, sir. Of course I am.
So we can play a new game. Let's play Splitgate.
Ooh, Splitgate. I'm about it. I'm all for it. All right, guys. That was another episode of the Why the Hell podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check us out and see ya.
Bye.